Hi, my name is Imelda Rodriguez. I'm a housing and financial coach at Center for Changing Lives. And pretty much the reason of this video is because we want to share with you the two benefits, two opportunities, two buckets of money that we have available for the community. So if you're going through any of any emergency, pretty much you are eligible to apply to this funding. So again, the purpose of this video is for me to talk to you and to let you know who can apply and who can take advantage of these opportunities that we have available. We have two buckets of money. One is a small one, the other one is a bigger one. The city one is $500, the state one is $5,000. Now you can see why one is a small one and the other one is a large bucket. Center for Changing Lives, we are the middlemen between the funders and the client or members. Center for Changing Lives is a non-for-profit organization here in Chicago, based in Logan Square area. For the last pretty much 30 years, we have been serving the community. So by knowing that, anybody can become a client or a member of Center for Changing Lives. So the two things that are very, very important for anybody to apply to one bucket or the other one is that there has to be an emergency. So if it's or you're going through an emergency, it's very important that you have documentation to prove that you're going through this situation. So if you get already an eviction notice for 10 days, 30 days, it doesn't matter the number of the days that they give you for an eviction. Court already, they're calling you for a court. Pretty much somebody in your family that it was bringing income to the household and suddenly pass away, that is an emergency. A baby actually becoming part of the household, sometimes like that bring adjustment for the family to surpass the economical, when the baby come into the house, somebody getting a reduce of hours for a 2-week lapse, sometimes it's more. Things like that are the emergencies that I see when people is applying for this fund of emergency fund. So again, anything that you can document. Usually when somebody is going through a crisis, usually is what I call a domino effect. One thing happening here and then the rest fall down too. The other thing that is very, very important is the income. If you do not have any income coming in, unfortunately, at least for these buckets, you cannot apply. Income is very important because you need to show that there an emergency happened, but then income is the thing that is going to actually help you surpass the situation. So, perfect example will be somebody who's working hourly. You're working every month. You have your check stubs for every week, but 2 weeks you didn't have that income coming in. So your check is clearly showing that because you are working hourly, like this week it was great. Then 2 weeks the income it was very low, and then the last week of the month you get back on track. So these 2 weeks that you didn't have regular income coming in, that is actually, we can show that is a proof of emergency. So as long as we can document, you will be okay for that. For the income, anything coming in is available. Like for you can show proof of check stubs, you can show proof of unemployment, benefits, SSI, SDI, anything coming in, as long as you can document that. If it's a business, you need to show proof of like your bank statements showing that you have income coming in. So those are the two things that it's really, really important for anybody who wants to apply. Another thing that is important too is to know that for this bucket, anybody in the Illinois, you can apply. City of Chicago and suburbs can apply to this small bucket. To this one in here, only Chicago residents can apply to the big bucket or the state bucket. Okay, so what are the documentation that you need to bring really fast? You need to bring proof of IDs for everybody in the household 18 or over, proof of income for the last 30 days, income from anybody who's 18 or over. You need to bring the proof of emergency. You need to bring your current lease, and you need to bring social securities or ITINs for everybody in the household. So hopefully this video is going to help you through this process. And if you have any questions, we are going to send you more information with this video too. Okay, bye.